What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about the latest surprises, patch notes, and spicy rumors for Modern Warfare 2. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also as a reminder, both the Tim the Tatman and Nick Merc bundles have released as of yesterday on the 31st, and they both cost 2,400 COD points, but it is the start of a brand new month. Today is June 1st, the time of posting this. Season 4 is just around the corner, and I couldn't be more excited. We got so much to break down in some future videos, got more streams coming up, and of course, a banger podcast over on Friday. Got some really crazy announcements coming this month as well, which you guys didn't expect, but leave some theories down below. I have a special project I've been working on for a while, and when it launches, it'll hopefully blow your minds. I'm super excited about it. Can't wait to share more in the next 2 weeks or so. But first off, it was confirmed over in Modern Warfare 2 this week, we have Gunfight, Gunfight OSP, Dome 10v10 surprisingly, Party Mode still live, Shoe House 24/7, and Shipment 24/7. Instead of doing Shoot to Ship, which apparently is 70% Shoe House, 30% Shipment all the time, they separated those two maps into individual 24/7 playlists. Over in Warzone 2 though, we have the ranked play beta available for trios, we have Battle Royale quads, Mini Royale duos, Ashika Resurgence, solos, duos, and quads, Massive Resurgence quads over on Al Mazrah, and Plunder quads is also available again. By popular demand though, according to Infinity Ward, the Trophy Hunt event is back for the rest of Season 3 Reloaded, and now's your chance to earn those trophies that you might have missed the first time around. For those who didn't get a chance to unlock that crazy animated calling card for what, 1,000 trophies, you can still do that. And it gets me thinking, right? The fact that the mid-season 3 update came out and added new challenges to get some camos, but kept the ability to spend your trophies, that had me a bit confused, because I'm like, might as well have just kept the trophy system inside of every game mode then, if you can still access that part of the event menu. So I'm glad they added that back in so that you can hopefully grind the rest of that out before Season 3 ends in the next, week and a half. So let me know how you feel about that down below, and also let me know if you guys finished that Trophy Hunt event back when it came out at the start of this season. We also had a cool announcement in regards to the COD Championship Weekend Rewards. So beginning from June 15th till the 18th, if you watch CDL Champs and link your Activision account to your Twitch one, you can actually go ahead and unlock the following rewards. We have a new universal camo called Drop This Camo, and we have other cosmetics like a Royal Knife Blueprint, we have a calling card there, a Jet Ski skin, we have a charm, and even an emblem. So some cool final rewards as the CDL season does come to an end here for Modern Warfare 2's life cycle. I'm just baffled with how many universal camos got added to COD 2.0. I mean, like I said in a lot of other videos, Modern Warfare 2 or just Warzone 2 in general have added the most opportunities to get free camos, free blueprints, and all these other cosmetics. We've seen free things added in previous CODs before, but the way that COD 2.0 has done it has me excited for the future of being able to watch CDL or do a certain challenge inside a DMZ or a raid or whatever the challenge is to get your hands on things that you would have thought were going to be sold behind 2,400 COD point bundles. Now, the leakers have also come out again to say that they're under the impression that the leaked operator called Heather is actually Heather Lynn, a friend of Alex Zedra in real life / Mara, who you saw as an operator in Modern Warfare 19. So this could be who Heather is. I talked about in a previous video where we recapped all the Season 4 rumors, leaks, official information. We apparently have Nikto coming. He's a returning character from Modern Warfare 19. And somebody called Heather could be based off a real life person. Now, for those that want Mara to be added back, I doubt that's going to be the case for more reasons than another. But if Heather is the next character, then she might just be as cool as Mara. You never know. But they've also followed up to say that both Hadir and Nikto are going to be operators in Season 4. So since there's 3 of them we know about right now, there could be more. I'm going to guess 2 of them are going to be in the Battle Pass, and 1 of them will be available via the next raid. And I think we can all predict that Hadir is probably that character in the next raid. I'm not sure what's going on with Farah. Maybe they're saving the best for last in the 5th raid in Season 5. But Hadir is probably going to be locked behind a completion of that 4th episode. Maybe there'll be a raid Season 3 and Season 4 bundle. 1 for Alex, 1 for Hadir. But I definitely think Nikto is going to be the main focus of the season, similar to how Ronin was in Season 2. And he was also a returning operator from Modern Warfare 19. But in terms of the patch notes, from Wednesday, May 31st, we first up have global weapons. We have adjustments to the ISO Hemlock, a bit of a nerf there. We also have major nerfs to the Cronin Squall, reduced damage range, the headshot multiplier, a small increase to recoil in semi-auto mode, a reduction to rate of fire in semi-auto mode as well, and a reduced maximum damage per shot against armor. That's for Warzone 2.0 only. For global bug fixes though, fix an issue where the player would see edit options for their secondary weapon instead of their primary while editing a loadout in match. Also issues causing the mute self icon to appear incorrectly, issues with the rock or roll war track, an exploit on Santa Senia where players could get inside geometry and under the map in ground war, an issue for ranked play that allowed matches to cancel later than intended. Warzone 2 BR, competitive rule set for private matches has been updated to match the most current version of ranked play. Some other adjustments include deployment fees now being displayed in the pre-game lobby, a bunch of bug fixes there as well for Warzone ranked coming in from Treyarch, issues with matches canceling, the skill ratings and issues allowing players to enter into a match as an incomplete squad. We also have bug fixes there, fixing an issue that would prevent the most wanted contract from completing if the timer was reduced to below 0 via looting. And lastly, an issue causing buy stations and redeploy drones to spawn incorrectly in Massive Resurgence. The spawn should now align with core BR and ranked play. But wrapping up here with DMZ, we have 2 bug fixes. Fix an issue where equipping underbarrel attachments on the STB 556 would make the icon in the loadout menu not show portions of the weapon, and also an issue where exiting the firing range could result in weapons and blueprints appearing incorrectly. Now we also have some other really strange reports I wanted to go over real quickly. So first off, there's screenshots going around of an Activision patent on microtransactions and how they affect gameplay. These patents are several years old and were patented for Skylanders IP, not Call of Duty. So that's coming in from Charlie Intel. They went ahead and clarified that with their sources or whoever they talked to over at Activision. So for those that thought that there was an actual patent for Call of Duty where if you bought microtransactions you would get bot lobbies, that just isn't the case. It's not true. There might be conspiracies about how that could be true, but it's not confirmed whatsoever via this patent. The patent was not for Call of Duty whatsoever. But how funny would that be though if you guys bought a 2400 COD point bundle or a 3000 COD point bundle, or hey, if you pre-order the new Call of Duty, it'll reward you with bot lobbies and just easier SPMM altogether. That would be the most controversial story and breakthrough bombshell I think in gaming history. So I don't think they want to go ahead and even test something like that with the risk of it being leaked out, like in the form of a patent, to the point where the community just explodes. That would be ridiculous. But again, for those out there that experience rough SPMM or are frustrated with the way multiplayer and Warzone works, I know you probably saw this patent and thought that, oh, now it makes sense. Oh my God, you know, you have to pay for microtransactions to get an easier experience. That's the new version of reverse boosting. But no, that's not true whatsoever. And what I've said for years in videos on the podcast is that Call of Duty is a pretty old series now, right? I mean, multiplayer didn't get that popular until COD 4 and obviously some years after that, but it's been around long enough to where players are just getting better. Call of Duty isn't this really exclusive series anymore where it's still kind of this new, fresh, growing franchise that players are just jumping onto. A lot of people have played Call of Duty and a lot of people have played it for years on end, game after game, to where the average skill level is going up. And I think with the trend of posting certain types of content for Call of Duty now, such as meta loadouts and strategies, tips and tricks, exploits, and then the increase in the amount of hacking that goes on, put all of that together, the game is just getting harder. I mean, it's just that simple, but at least you have ranked multiplayer or ranked Warzone to where you can see your skill, you can see who you're going up against, and things make a lot more sense when playing those modes versus being in random pubs and being frustrated with how some lobbies just make complete sense and some just absolutely don't. But lastly, some other random reports that I figured I'd bring up here in this video. In an interview today with Variety, Activision's Bobby Kotick says Activision was going to buy Time Warner in 2018 if the AT&T buyout fell through. And there was a goal there that Time Warner could have turned Activision IPs into more movies and TV shows, while Activision could have borrowed whatever Time Warner owned, and they can go ahead and make games and other releases out of that property. I think that's something that would have been really interesting for the entire industry, and I'm curious what alternate timeline exists where this actually would have happened. But also in that interview, Bobby says Activision will be just fine if the Microsoft deal falls through, as the company has $12 billion of cash on hand. They're doing just fine. And in all honesty, I think there's pros and cons to the Microsoft deal happening or not happening. I think either way, there's going to be issues if it does. If it doesn't, I think there's benefits to it happening and not happening. I've said that many times before, but I'm really curious to see how it all ends. I mean, let me know if you're rooting for Microsoft down below in the comments, or would you rather see a change in leadership without the option of Microsoft having to buy them out completely to make that happen. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on our brand new patch notes, the announcement of a new universal camo, and the brand new updates we discussed? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.